Right, so this week, Unit 4, Week 3, Vocabulary Introduction video. Remember, our essential question is, what can people do to bring about positive change? And you'll see here a quote here by a man named Cesar Chavez. And Cesar Chavez was very important in the history of the United States not that long ago, and he was influential in helping to make working conditions for poor farmers or migrant workers, people who immigrate in to the United States, were not getting very good working conditions when they came here. So he worked towards having better working conditions for them, as well as to help get education for their children. So very important person in our country's history. And the quote is, "You are never strong enough where you don't need help." So let's begin our vocabulary section. Remember, you will need your 5-subject notebook. You're going to be writing the words on the vocabulary sheet and then gluing it into your 5-subject notebook. It needs to be in the vocabulary section, please. Remember, this is about 24 points, so you need to make sure you get it done today. If you don't get it done today, it is homework, and you need to take your 5-subject notebook with you if you need to do that. If not, just take the sheet with you, get it done, and bring it back and glue it into your journal, please. So our first word is anticipation, and it is a noun, and anticipation is the act of expecting something to happen. And in this picture, the goalie waited with anticipation as the ball came toward her. Our next word is defy, and it's a verb. It means to resist or refuse to do something. So if you defy a driving rule, a police officer may give you a ticket. That's in this picture. Our next word is entitled. It's a verb, and it means to be allowed to do something. So the library card entitled Matt to check out a book. Our next word is neutral. It's an adjective, which means it's a describing word, and it means to not support or agree with either side of an argument. So in this picture, an umpire must stay neutral when making a call on a play. Our next word that we have is outspoken. It's also an adjective, so it also describes someone or something, and it means to resist or refuse to do something and be talking about it. So in this picture we have Henry and Jake are outspoken about protecting the environment. So it means to speak up. The next word we have is reserved. It's a verb, and it means saved for a special purpose or person. And in this picture you can see that there's a parking spot, and it has the handicap sign in it. And so parking lots keep spaces reserved for handicap parking. Our next word is sought, and that is also a verb, and it means to look for something. And in this picture, we have Josie's group sought the latest team rankings in the sports section. So they're using the paper. Our next word is unequal, unequal, and that means to not be the same, and it's an adjective. The number of players in this picture on the tug-of-war teams was unequal, not to mention unfair. Okay, that's it for vocabulary this week. Make sure you get that taken care of. It is due by the end of the day today. All right. Be sure you get that glued into your 5-subject notebook in the vocabulary section. And I gave you another quote here to be thinking about for our essential question. And it's from Helen Keller, who very famously had some Kansas connections, but also Alabama. And she said, "I long to accomplish a great and noble task, but it is my chief duty to accomplish small tasks as if they were great and noble." So I hope you enjoy some of the quotes this week. And that is the end of this video, so you may stop it.